you out there in TV land. I'm Brandon from Bludotone. Welcome. I'm here with my good friend and local guitar hero, Kirby Velarde.
How you doing?
So we're here today to talk about Kirby's Joyeuse. The Joyeuse was a sort of labor of love for me. I designed this amp starting back in 2013 and kind of been working on it ever since. It was just something for me personally that I wanted to have and play, but Kirby stopped by and just loved it so much he had to have one, so we built him one. Kirby's is a little different than mine. Kirby's has a little bit clean, sparkly clean, and Kirby's has a mid boost on board, which is kind of a cool thing. And then one other cool feature about Kirby's amp is this. Yeah, it lights up inside.
Totally.
and it changes colors and all that stuff. That doesn't really help the tone, but it sure is fun to look at. So, Joyeuse is a British-inspired amp. It's got two channels. It's got a clean or crunch, depending on how you set it up. It's got an overdrive channel that can be set up anywhere from a light to medium roar all the way up to full-blown overdrive. It's got a new MOSFET circuit on the front that's sort of a MOSFET tube simulator. Kind of kicks in some extra gain when you want it. You can put it on the clean to make the clean and crunch. You can put it on the overdrive to give you more searing leads. And then of course he's got his mid boost to help him kind of cut through the mix. Is that yeah, perfect. So I'm going to talk less. Kirby's going to play more, and let's hear some clean.
Sure.
Tell me about that guitar, Kirby.
Oh, well, this is a Zion classic guitar here. This one is built by Dale Brown of Zion Guitars, and it's just amazing. I got a 5A quilt maple top, mahogany, and then on the back we got coral walnut.
The back is almost as cool as the top, man.
It's neat. Well, the combination of the Zion guitar with this Bludotone amp is a wrap. So for me, I don't need anything else. But anyways, yeah, I got these. They're both coil tap. So
nice. So you got your single coil sounds and your humbucker sounds.
Yep.
Awesome. And that is a Kirby Velarde signature guitar.
It is.
It's got your name on the headstock and everything.
It's got my name right on the back. Yep. So.
And we also did the Kirby Velarde special edition Joyeuse for Kirby with the mid boost and the internal lights and stuff. So I guess if you want one with a mid boost and internal lights, you can get the Kirby Velarde special edition. So
yes. Let's
do some tones, man. Why don't you play some clean, maybe kick in your mid boost, kick in the MOSFETs, and let's hear what you do.
Okay. In there to give it a little bit more of a bite.
We of course haven't left the clean channel.
Right, we are still on the clean channel.
And the clean channel has also a three-way bright or voice switch, however you want to look at. In the middle position, it's neutral. It's a little bit darker sounding. Real smooth, kind of silky.
Yeah.
If you add the mid boost, it's really good for that like Wes Montgomery stuff you do, the octaves.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
bright switch, go ahead and turn your mid boost off real quick. If we flip the bright switch up, we get just some sparkle, some that familiar sort of chimey sparkle. If you want a little bit more snap to it, it's a 3-way switch, all the way down. Onto the overdrive channel. Let's just hear the overdrive channel by itself.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty nice.
What about if you add the MOSFET in front of that? And tell me about what you use the mid boost for.
The mid boost I use if I'm playing solos and I need a little extra kick, so I don't have to turn around and turn my amp up and turn a little bit of mids up on the amp. What this mid boost does is it gives me the clarity for the solos, and it gives me that little bit of boost that I need to get over the drummer and bass player, so I cut through.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why don't you kick on the overdrive and MOSFET and maybe click the mid boost in and out and hear kind of what it does.
Okay. Now I have the mid boost.
Cool, man. So the overdrive channel works just like the clean in that it has the 3-way bright or voice switch. Middle position is neutral. If we flip it up, we get a little bit more definition to the notes. Not really harsh or ice pick in your ear, but just kind of a little bit more clarity. And then if you want, a little bit more modern, crunchy, crispy, that you can flip that switch down and it gives you a little bit more snarl. So this one, in just thinking about that mode, it will do the thing, where you kind of scoop out the mids and turn the treble and the bass up. Go ahead and turn the MOSFET and the mid on and play some for us. It's not really what I had in mind when I designed it, but it's in there, so...
It'll do anything. That's why I fell in love with this amp.
It'll do anything. It'll wash your drawers.
It'll do anything.
It'll shovel the walk when it snows.
That's right.
It slices, it dices, soaked in number 10 motor oil, guaranteed not to bow, bend, or splinter. So outside of that, pretty simple setup. Channel 1, you've got a gain control, you've got a master volume. Turn the gain up, it distorts more. Turn the gain down, it distorts less. Turn the master up, it gets louder. Turn the master down, it gets quieter. Overdrive, you have one more control in there. You have the gain, but then you have a drive, and those are interactive. You can set the gain up high and the drive down low, or the drive up high and the gain down low. Right now, we kind of have them both about, 1 o'clock or so. And of course the master is the overall loudness of the amp. This amp also has a built-in buffered effects loop, unlike just about any other Bludotone amp. Took the sort of the loopulator type thing, kind of modified it a little bit and snuck it in this bad boy, and it's a little bit more simple. There's not really any controls to mess with. You just plug in and it works. So that's built in on board. You don't have to carry any extra gear with you. Outside of that, we got the presence control. Most amps in the world have a presence control if they have negative feedback anyway. And you can actually adjust that on the back too with the spread control. What the spread control is handy for is bringing it back together at higher volumes. If it's too loose, you start cranking amps up and they start to lose their sort of cohesion. You can turn that spread control down, it'll bring it back together. It's also really handy for lower volumes, like we're playing at today. I have the spread right in the middle. If I turn it up, it gives it more of sort of a cranked feel, looser bottom, kind of snarlier, brighter highs. So you can actually adjust that either to your taste or to your playing situation. Every room you play in is different, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
So, anyway, Kirby, I'm done talking. I hope I said enough for all the folks out there in TV land. Why don't you take us out with just run through the channels, play a little bit for us.
Okay.
Let's hear what you do. Thanks, folks out in TV land. Appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks.